With Justin Gaethje set to face Khabib Nurmagomedov on October 24th, on the Believe in Me podcast, he spoke on the matchup and revealed his game plan.
I've always told everybody what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. I mean, you have to stay up the fence. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. Nothing I say right now, it'll all sound easy. But this is going to be the hardest challenge of my life. But we're not wrestling anymore. There's going to be a zone in front of me. It's not very big, and it's going to be a zone of death. And if, I have to represent death every time he enters this zone. And that's what I'm the best at, creating carnage, creating car crashes. So my only goal when I step in there is to create as many car crashes as possible. Whether it be our bodies hitting, our heads hitting, our shoulders hitting, our fists, my fist hitting his head, his fist hitting my head. It doesn't matter. I need to create car crashes because I need to, that's the only way to beat this guy.
Khabib Nurmagomedov saw Justin Gaethje's statement and commented on an ESPN MMA post on Instagram saying, "Class, I like how we talk and his confidence. So this fight promises to be the best fight this year. I have something to show the world." A 3-round welterweight bout between Colby Covington vs Tyron Woodley has been targeted for UFC 253. Colby Covington is coming off a TKO loss to Kamaru Usman, and Tyron Woodley is coming off a unanimous decision loss to Gilbert Burns. Yoel Romero has pulled out of his scheduled bout against Uriah Hall on August 22nd due to injury. Tyron Woodley on his Instagram live confirms that his fight with Colby Covington is booked for September.
So, if that says anything, you guys see me fighting Colby Covington coming up September. I'll let you guys pick the date, but we're fighting in September, done deal, getting it done. Everybody that wanted to see this fight, everybody that want to see this queef go night-night, you can get the chance to see it. So, appreciate you guys, and let me get to my training, because Champ Camp is in session.
Beneil Dariush on his Instagram live speaks on his KO win over Scott Holtzman.
A couple of things. I'll go over the fight because everybody kind of talked to me about the fight, and I'll go over my thoughts on the fight. Obviously, it was a great fight, back and forth, and we got the TKO or knockout or whatever it was. The game plan for the fight was to, look for the legs, get a takedown, put some pressure on him, make him feel the difference in grappling, and kind of wear him out. And I tried to take him down one time. He was really strong. I was surprised, and I've been feeling pretty strong in training, and I was surprised how strong he was. So, okay, that didn't work. And then there's the couple eye pokes, which... Man, those things are no joke. I had to go see a doctor today. But fortunately for me, when people try to defend my wrestling so much, they forget about my striking, and that's where the finish came from. With that being said, that was one of the things I wanted to talk about was the fight, my thoughts on it. I thought it was a great fight. Another thing was I actually missed weight for this fight, and I messed up. I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings and the protocols with the COVID going on. I had an hour left with 2 pounds to cut, and I couldn't get the weight off in the bath. So I tried to go in the bath and lose I asked them to go to a sauna, and I normally lose quite a bit of weight in the sauna. I tried to go to the sauna, and they basically said no. And I was like, all right. They said you have to go to the weigh-ins. And I went to the weigh-ins, missed weight, and that was pretty much it. I started hydrating. I didn't realize there was... oh boy, I think we disconnected. Anyways, I weighed in and I missed weight, and that was that.
every fight, for every hardcore training session, I was afraid. Afraid to be humiliated, afraid to disappoint my mentor, and afraid to get hurt. At first, after observing other fighters, I really thought I wasn't made for this. Then I sought the help of sport psychologists. Most of them told me I wasn't afraid, but excited instead. I'm excited if it's minus 20 degrees in Montreal, and I know that next week I'm going on vacation at the beach, but I'm surely not excited to go fight in a cage and risk my honor and well-being. Then I realized that being afraid makes me more focused and also probably increases my explosivity and reaction time. I believe I shouldn't be afraid to admit when I'm afraid. Being scared doesn't make you a coward. And you know what? There's no courage without fear.
What's up, guys? Ben Askren here answering your questions. Question today is mentality as important as they say it is? You're damn right it is. I mean, if you think about it, that affects how you think about everything. That affects how you wake up and how you attack your day. Yes, it is important. Once you get your mind right, everything else is going to follow. Okay? So, like, obviously there's a bunch of mental characters. Are you hardworking? Do you bounce back from failure well? Do you deal with adversity? Do you deal with criticism? Those are mentality things. Those are strictly mentality things. And yeah, those are going to affect how you do everything. That's going to affect how you're a parent. That's going to affect how you run a business. That's going to affect what kind of employee you are. That's going to affect what kind of athlete you are. Yes, mentality is everything it's cracked up to be. Once you get your mind right, everything else can follow. Okay? Get your mind right first. Peace.
What? What'd you say? You getting smart there?